Alex Ansary here in the San Luis Valley. Very happy with my surroundings and the place that I have parked at, the place that I'm staying. There is internet, which greatly enhances my ability to stay connected with all of you as I go about this off-the-grid experience. And I'm on a location with a few pretty cool individuals that are already working on their own projects already. Earth shipbuilding, earth bags, things of that nature. Things worth learning, things worth documenting. And I'm also willing to exert myself during this particular season, because this is the season for building, this is the season for moving, this is the season for new ideas, and this solar maximum for Sunspot Cycle 24. And so it's a mindful use of one's body, mind, and spirit to, instead of being involved in conflict or using substances, in particular to abuse, and other social ills, I think it's more mindful to be in line with nature, at least for myself. And I'm speaking for myself and only myself. But I have found that there are other people here already on this land that are looking at it the same way, that they are here for a reason. And we see this land in a different light than the way that others see the land. We see the potential. We see the potential for positive, conscious growth, community building, not just rhetoric, but based in reality. And it's somewhat of a coincidence, quinky-dink, that there's a few of us that have been drawn to be out here that have a pretty similar mindset on the importance of working together. But not, of course, having a cult or having a dictator. But people that are actually conscious enough that they actually know how to work together. They don't need to be told how to work together. And so things like that are important. And I'm here to experience those things and learn things and also complete a few projects, whether it be on this land or other land. This is the beginning of what will be an underground shelter. This doesn't have to be elaborate. This could be done in 30 days, at least the digging. With a couple people, it could be done in a few weeks. And materials could be brought in, purchased, or forged that can help complete this with the roof. And I was just talking to somebody today, who is aware of like a building center in town where you can get certain materials cheaper. So we're not necessarily going to be going to the hardware store paying full dollar. Part of this adventure with some of the people I'll be helping out and working with is getting materials for cheap and doing what we can with those. But in some cases, you do need to get good wood. You don't want to skimp when you're dealing with foundation. So this has been exciting for me. I've been here a couple days. I'm still active on the web, posting to AMTV. I'm going to be on the Vinnie Eastwood show tonight at 10 o'clock Central Time. I think that is, I believe that is 9 o'clock my time here, Mountain Time. And I'll be giving basically an update, an extended update on my off-the-grid adventures, some of my goals, and, some of my experiences in Portland, my observations about society that has led me, at least at this point in time, to the decision that I don't want to live in a big city or amongst a lot of people that are programmed with a lot of stuff. I've done that enough already, and there are more efficient ways of sharing information with an audience than actually being in a conventional studio or being in the city. So not only do I feel like we're pioneers out here in this particular area for this particular epoch or generation or cycle, this community that's about to be built on the ground and around where I'm walking, because there's going to be more homes around here eventually. And people working to get along, at least as a social experiment, at least to come and have the experience, maybe not permanently, but to have the experience. But for me, the goal is to be able to create alternative media content to you. I got a green screen and a light set up and solar panels. I'm going to have a mini studio set up probably in the earth. That's not typically seen either in the alternative media or off the grid. I'm taking two concepts and I'm working to bring them together. and they will come together, and they do fit together to be the philosophical shaman, but not so much the urban shaman, but actually looking at what's going on in the world, providing a spiritual perspective, looking at things like geopolitics, as well as celestial events taking place, body, mind, and spirit, holistic information, all delivered, all created, while off the grid using solar, which is spirit. The sun is spirit, we are spirit. The whole thing works together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm Alex Hansery, signing off from the San Luis Valley. We'll see you in the next video.